Hi, I'm Ben, and this is my review on The Marvels. You're probably wondering, where am I? I'm at my dad's place because my mom is in the hospital, so I'm just gonna stay with my dad for a little while. So everything's okay. But I'm here to review The Marvels. Now, I heard some polarizing things, and I just want to tell you I'm well aware of the whole controversy of the whole anti-social justice warriors, where people are like, oh, I hate this movie because of MCU or this and this and this and this, me, 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 me. And yeah, that can get really irritating. But yeah, and I have serious polarizing opinions, and I heard this movie isn't doing well at the box office, which kind of makes me sad because I'm a big MCU fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't have to see it if you don't like it. You're allowed to go to see movies if you want to see them if they're great. Like, that's okay. It's just I'm a big MCU fan and I'm a big superhero fan, so it just bums me out to hear movies aren't doing so well that I really like. But anyways, the Marvels. Okay, so I liked it. I was worried I was not gonna like it, but there are some silly parts. Like there's a part where they go to a planet where they all sing and it's really silly. And there's a part with kittens that's pretty silly, but I actually like the kittens. I really like Camilla Khan as Ms. Marvel. She was a lot of fun. I think it might help. It might not help that much if you haven't seen the Disney Plus series. I mean, they do explain enough what's going on, but yeah, I guess if you haven't seen the Disney Plus series, I don't think you'll be too confused. I think you kind of get enough or kind of figure it out a little bit. Like, I think if you can figure out, you could be fine. But yeah, but yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a really and Monica Rambeau. I think she's supposed to be Photon in the comics, but I heard she went through some different names, but they never really get her a name here. But I kind of wish they called her Photon, but they give her kind of a suit, but that's kind of like the Photon from the comics. But I thought I actually do own a Captain Marvel comic of that at my home, but I'll show you this another time. But anyways, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. Okay, she does have a more character. I feel like she does have more of a personality. If you thought she was bland in the first one, and for those of you who are like, oh, this character is promoting social justice warrior, she's OP, and she doesn't have any relatable flaws. Nope, she does have some flaws. There's actually a scene in the movie where she makes a mistake and she has to fix it, and it feels like a more believable mistake that anyone can make, and you really feel sorry for Captain Marvel, and you try to figure it out. Samuel L. Jackson was pretty great as Nick Fury, as always, but yeah, you can literally watch this movie without knowing anything from Secret Wars. Like, sorry, my dad's running the sink, so hopefully that doesn't get in the way. So Nick Fury was really great, and I love Miss Marvel's family. I didn't know how to feel about the mom. I didn't know if I was gonna like the mom, but I liked her. I have seen the Disney Plus series, and I really like the family. The older brother is fun. The dad's a lot of fun, and yeah, I guess there is a lot of shortness. I saw this with my dad, my sister, and her boyfriend, but Tabby was my sister was I thought she thought it was the right length. I think because she watched Avatar: The Way of Water one time and she didn't like how long that was. Because I think she doesn't like a lot of movies that go against too long. But yeah, this just feel like the right amount. Oh yeah, the villain. I think the villain's name is Dar-Benn. It's it's weird. Dar-Benn was only just a villain in a few issues in the comics. I looked up Dar-Benn. Dar-Benn was like a villain in like a Silver Surfer comic and an Avengers comic, or that's really it. But I don't get it. Why couldn't it have been Hela? Yeah, there's a new character called Hela the Accuser who's like a Kree warrior. I own a graphic novel of her and a story about her, and she's really cool in there, but she's just has one scene here, and that's really it. No, sorry. Hela is in Hela. The name Hela is a planet, like a Kree homeworld planet. But yeah, and that's really it. I don't get why they couldn't call this character Dar-Benn Hela. Like, she's completely different from the Dar-Benn in the comics, and I feel like if they just give her her own name or create another, or give her her own original name, it wouldn't make any difference. But no, I thought Darbin was okay. She was a pretty cool villain. I do remember her motivation. I'll save that for my spoiler review. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and see you next time.